They were standing in front of the cave's cave-in. Seeing the cave-in, they assumed that it collapsed during last year's typhoon. Because there's no problem was to enter the cave, they decided to go back. Hachime was relieved because now he didn't have to do it. Others were also happy. They saw a pile of trash. But when they were looking around,
here, you gotta wait. I'm done, bro.
Louis assumes that this hole could be connected to the cave. He decided to just give it to people.
Try to shoot me? This nigga's wild.
Because then the hole became bigger and it all fell down. And this is how Hachime got buried under the soil. There's a cave monster in front of Rai and Hachime. The monster jumped around, showing massive in space. He pointed at them. Suddenly, the monster grabbed Hachime's leg and took him out of the soil. Before the monster could take away Hachime, Rai grabbed Hachime's arm. Seeing that, the monster let out a growl and was about to attack them when Rico arrived there with a flashlight. The monster saw that others were here, so it ran away. The group immediately asked if someone else was scared. Others heard the Jen. They couldn't believe it until you let it.
Alright, that's that bot movement. Don't worry about my teammate about to kill you though. Squad elimination. I know coming back to my stuff.
There's two on there. I'm going for it. I'm going back there.
Yeah, this nigga's cheating. Word to this nigga's cheating, but it's okay though, cause watch my movement. Watch my movement. I'm gonna kill these niggas, bro. Watch my movement. It's gonna start getting crazy.
Before they thought anything further, they heard a shout from you who found it. Riku asked him what he found. Riku picked up a shirt and said that it's Taiyo's, who is his younger brother. He remembered that his brother's teaching, but Riku stopped and asked him to get his answer. He realized that it's been 12 years since Taiyo had visit. When he even stopped, he says that Taiyo's been alone here all this time. He concludes that though Hachime agreed, others didn't agree. They thought that moving from here would be danger, and there's also a monster around this cave. Suddenly, I pointed to a direction and said that his clothes have been pouring for a while now, which means air's flowing. And where there's airflow, there's an exit. At that moment, I noticed something rolling into Hachime's arm. Hachime looked at his arm and realized that it's broken. He shouted really loud because now he also started being pain. The next moment, Imai was carrying Hachime in his back, while the other one also walking behind him.
This nigga's a bot, bro. That's my fault. I should have been paying attention to the map. He's really not good though, y'all. He just caught me off guard. He coming. Spin back around and shoot him. Spin back around and shoot him.
Oh, those two.
No, you're straight, bro.
As you making food on the stove? As you making food on the stove?
Yeah. Is it burning? Is it
Why are you
burning?
cooking it on the game? This is why I don't let you cook. This is why I don't let you cook. Why are you cooking on the game? If I just come in here and tell you that. Rather go to City Flip. Monday.
He said that Jen is the
Yeah,
one
he
who
said
said
I gotta go to City Cups Monday. With that paper.
Type. All these incidents might just be too much for him. Telling that, Eli said to Hajime that if he's really worried, he should go and talk to Jen. So Hajime did just that and went to talk to Jen. Seeing him, Jen assumes that Eli got tired by giving piggyback rides to Hajime all this time. So he sent Hajime to Jen so he could carry him out. But Hajime refuses and says that he's here to ask him if he's alright. Jen answers that he's fine and asks Hajime what he thinks about the monster. Jen asked him this because Hajime saw the monster up close. Hajime answered that the monster looked human, but it wasn't. It was hideous, vicious, and had huge eyes. Hearing that, Jen realizes that all the stories about this cave were true, and now they are stuck with a man-eating monster. Hajime then said that he thinks they aren't in immediate danger. That creature had plenty of time to attack them, but it didn't. Hajime assumes that the reason that monster didn't attack them is because it isn't confidence winning against 6 people at once. Jen was shocked and impressed because even in this situation, Hajime is really calm. At that moment, Eli called everyone and showed them a phone with a selfie stick. They tried to turn it on, but its battery was dead. Fortunately, the Buddha had a power band, so they easily started charging the phone. While the phone was charging, the dumb Kane, with the survival instinct of a fart, decided to go around the phone. She went some distance away from the group and took out the cigarettes to smoke. But while she was smoking, the monster appeared in front of her and grabbed her from the face. This is what you get for having the survival instinct of a smoker. On the other hand, the group has turned on the phone and they found a video in it. This video was shot just 3 days ago. The person who was holding the phone was calling for Yasmin. But no matter how much they called, they didn't get any answer. Suddenly, they spotted a monster eating Yasmin. Seeing the video, Jen wasn't able to control himself and threw up. Others were also shocked and scared. In the video, when the monster completely devoured Yasmin, it looked toward the camera and then the video ended. While others were scared and called that creature a man-eating monster, Hajime said that they don't know if there's really a man-eating monster. He mentions that in the video, the monster tried to eat Yasmin, but when they saw the monster, the lower body of Yasmin was gone, but her head was fine. So maybe the monster didn't eat her.
You watching the manga?
What?
You reading the manga?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that my clip? Why can't you roll yours?
Lee assumes that it might have had a different role, that's why it took her head. Hearing that, Ricky get a little angry and said that he didn't care if that monster had some kind of goal. A person still died by its hands.
I know these niggas did not just add me in another game.